I'm going to do another if statement demonstration. I'm just going to have this program print off a few different statements based off the number that we type. So here is an example of that. And let's first give this text box a name because I just brought it in. And we'll call it number text box. Keep it real original here. Number text box. So I'm going to have it where it's going to print the number. If it's between 1 and 5, then it's just going to tell us the numbers between 1 and 5. So we'll do 3 examples of this. So I'm going to go into my sub. And the first thing I'm going to need to do is build off of what we did previously with the if statements, or variable declaration. We're going to have to eat, digest, and poop once again. So the first thing I need to do is create a variable, dim number, as we'll call it integer. So the first thing I want this button to do is convert the number, try to parse it, eat the information in. So it would be integer dot try parse. We're pulling the information from the number text box. So it's going to be number text box dot text, and we're going to assign it to the variable number. So first thing we needed to do was eat in the information to work with it. Now, next process, we can actually combine inside of if statements the digest and poop stages, which is going to interpret the information and put back out the correct statement. So we're going to do that for these. So we'll do 3 different if statements. We'll do if number equals 0, then, and we're going to put the answer in the output label, which I clicked on right here. You see it says output label. We'll go output label dot text equals the number is 0. And if. We'll do another if number equals 1, then output label dot text equals the number is 1. We'll do another if number equals 2, then output label dot text the number is 2. Now don't get too comfy with this because we're going to complicate it here in the next couple videos. But we'll just show you real quick this in effect. If I type in a 0, it works. If I type in a 1, it works. If I type in a 3, it did nothing. So we did not account for every scenario that can be done. So what else I can do is I could change the equal sign to a greater than sign. The number now is going to be 2 or greater. So remember, the Pac-Man is always biting at the bigger number. So now let's take a look at this program. Number 0 is 0. Number 1 is 1. Number 4, the number is 2 or greater. Number 400, the number is 2 or greater. I'll show you the change with that again. Let me type 42,985. The number is still 2 or greater. Very good. With the 0, I could do a less than 0. The number is 0 or negative, because that would be a true statement. Number 1, 1. Number 3, 2 or greater. Slap a negative in front of that 3. The number is 0 or negative. Interesting. Cool. Now, I could also clean this whole 3 if statements up into one statement. So I'm going to do that. It doesn't like it, but I'm going to do that. So, if number is less than 0, then the output is not 0 or negative, so I need less than or equal to 0 to make that statement true. It'll quit erroring out here in a second. Then that. We're also running the same comparison, so else if number equals 1, then output the number is 1. And instead of this being an if, we now just want it to be an else. This should fix that. Yep. Else, now, you see how this is erroring out? Because it's an else, that means that all other options have been exhausted, so I don't need to tell it the condition, I just need it to exist. So I'll run this real quick. My number is 0, so that means it's going to be 0 or negative, because now we made it equal to or less than 0, less than or equal to. If I put a 4, even though I got rid of number is greater than 2, the number is 2 or greater, because it does not meet this less than or equal to 0 condition. It does not meet this number 1 or equal to condition. So anything that does not meet these two conditions falls under else. That's a lot of different things being thrown at you with the if statements. If, else if, or else. We're going to be working a lot with these, so you're going to get used to dealing with the different ranges of greater than equal to, less than equal to, dropping off the final statement for the else.